Children, now we are going to see about the rock cycle. Here, what are the types of rocks you say? There are three types of rocks. What are they? Igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks and sedimentary rocks. Igneous rocks, already in the previous classes I explained everything, understand about the igneous rocks, that is it is called as a parent rock, the primary rock. And this igneous rocks is found because of the molten magma coming out from the earth. The sedimentary rock, it is in a settled down, the sediment of the rivers, understand, waterfalls and rivers we saw. And the metamorphic rock, the size and the shape which changed from igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks, it is called as metamorphic rock, understand. So, now today we are going to see about the rock cycle. This rock cycle is the rock on the earth crust keep changing from one form to another form. Here, what is rock cycle? The igneous rock, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rock. What are the rock I told you? Igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. These three rocks which changes into the form, which changes into one form to another form. One form to another. It is called as rock cycle. Can you able to follow? Again I will repeat you. The rocks which is igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Three rocks, it changes from one form to another form. Example, the igneous rocks changes into metamorphic rock. The sedimentary rocks which changes into metamorphic rock. Yesterday in the previous class I told you that the rocks, granite changes into gneiss, and understand, the shale which changes into slate, like that. The rock sandstone, it changes into slate, understand. So, these rocks, it changes from one form to another form, that is called as rock cycle. Okay. And now we are going to see about the uses of rocks. Children, you yourself say, for what are all the purpose we are using the rocks? Yes, very good. For building the construction work. Okay. And from rocks only we are taking the minerals, that you all know. And cement we are taking from this rocks. And in page number, you just take page number 88, there you can see the uses of rocks. Rocks are useful for making cement, then writing chalk. This is also a type of rock only, understand. Then fire, to make fire, then building materials, the construction of buildings, you know. Then bath scrub, the bath scrub which we are using now, that is in a making up of rocks only. Then curbstone, it is useful. Then ornaments, many stone ornaments the people they are wearing, okay, the ornament. Then roofing material, for the roof, the ceiling, nama podrolla building ku roofing material ku we are used, these rocks are useful. And decorative materials, ipa rocks lalla nariya colorful paintings ellam panni decorative material. For example, tiles, we are for the flooring we are using the tiles, we are using the mosaic, we are using cement, we are using even granite, we are using marble for the construction work, understand. So, these are all they are called as rocks only, they are all rocks, they are various types of rocks, understand children. So, they are the useful of rocks. These rocks are and these are valuable sources of minerals such as gold, which the ornaments which we are wearing gold. These the valuable minerals, gold, diamond and sapphire, understand, blue diamond, they are all from rocks only. We are getting it from rocks. So, these are all the uses of rocks. Can you able to follow, children? Shall I repeat it again? You want me to repeat it again? Okay. So, rocks are useful for the making of cement, writing chalk, fire, building materials, bath scrub, curbstone, ornament, then roofing materials, decorative materials, and these are valuable sources of the minerals, the valuable minerals like gold, diamond and sapphire. So, these are all about the rock cycle, and in page number 89, children, you take out your book. Every time I am telling you that while you are coming for the online classes, you have to have your books and one notebook. Understand? So, in the page number 89, you can see the rock cycle, the picture, how the rock it made, the metamorphic rock, magma, that is igneous rock. It changes into the sediments of while this waterfalls and rivers, sediments, and the sediments it again changes into metamorphic rock. This is called as rock cycle. Okay. Shall we go to next one? Soil. The soil and its formation. Here, soil is a mixture of organic material and minerals, gases, liquids and organisms together. It is called as soil. See all of you, organic. So now we are going to see about the soil. Organic material. Then what we can say, organic matter, mineral, then gases, liquids and organism. So, they are all together support the soil life, Soil mineral, it is based on where can we see soil? On the earth only. So, the soil is called as the skin of the earth. Namalku skin irukilla. Inside we have the tissue, cells, nerves, veins, bones. Apart from that, there are 4 layers of skin in our body. Understand? So, like that, this soil is called as the skin of the earth. Say children, say all of you, how the soil is considered? It is the skin of the earth. This is very important. And this soil is the process how they are creating because of the weathering of the earth. Understand? And the natural erosion of the earth. Natural erosion. Erosion, what is erosion? The soil which is eroded away by this wind, by water, by what can we see? By the rivers, by glaciers. Understand? So, this is called as soil erosion. Understand? So, water, wind, temperature change, gravity, chemical interaction, living organism, pressure. So, these are all the different types of useful, the different types of what we can say, it is changes the soil. Understand? Because of the weathering and the natural soil erosion, these are the factors which changes the rocks into soil. Rocks the tula ayiruchuna adu ennava maarudhu soil. Soil, we can have different types of soil on the earth. So, next in that we can see, and in the soil like rocks we can see the minerals. I told you. So, many minerals are there in the rocks. Likewise, many minerals and organic matters are there in soil also. Understand? Okay. Now, we are going to see about the components of the soil. The basic components. What are the basic components of soil? The basic components of soil are mineral. Components na enna adula ennala irukku? Mineral, organic matter, water, mineral, organic matter, water and air. These are the components of soil. What are the components of soil? Minerals, organic matter, water and air. How much minerals we can see in the soil? 45% of mineral. Organic matter 5% it is having, and this 25% of water and 25% of air. Together 100. The components of so what are the components of soil? The components of soil are mineral 45%, and organic matter 5%, water 25% and air it contain 25%. So, these are the component of water, and this components it varies from place to place. Varies means change. Understand, in one place these components, the component of components will be change in some other place, in the mountains, in river valleys, in the on the land, okay, near the sea coast. So, the components will be change. So, these are the components of soil. Next one, we are going to see about the what are the types of soil. Here this soil profile, what we can say, what is soil profile? Soil profile is the vertical. பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா soil எப்படி இருக்கு? earth பூமியிலிருந்து இப்படி நேரா it is vertically soil profile we can see that defined as the vertical section of soil. Vertical section of soil from the ground surface. From the ground. Soil profile அப்படினா என்ன? What is meant by soil profile? Soil profile is defined as it is the vertical section of the soil from the ground surface. Can you able to follow, children? So, it is called as soil profile. Now, we are going to see about the classification of soil. Have you take it down? Take down all of you. Shall I rub the board? Are you listening? Is it interesting for you to learn? Okay. Shall I go to next one? Yeah. Classification of soil. So, what are the classification of soil? Here this classification of the soil can classified on the basis of formation. Understand, on the basis of formation, color, physical and chemical properties. Here the soil is classified on the basis of organic matter, physical and color formation. Color we can say, and how they are forming, the formation, and what we can say, chemical properties. That is organic matter, I told you, chemical properties. So, we can classify the soil. We can classify the soil because of the organic matter which contain in the soil, and physical, and about on seeing the color, on seeing the how it is the soil, their formation of soil, and the chemical properties. And according to that we can divide its soil this is into 6 types. What are they? There are 6 types of soils are there. How many types of soils are there? 6 types. What are they? First one, alluvial soil. Can you see, children? Take it down. Alluvial soil. And second one, alluvial soil, black soil, black soil. Third one is red soil. And fourth one is laterite soil. Fifth one is mountain soil. And sixth one is desert soil. So, these are the types of soil. How many types of soils are there? There are 6 types of soil. What are they? Alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, mountain soil and desert soil. One by one we will see. First one, alluvial soil. This alluvial soil is a fertile soil, fertile, and we can see in the plains, flood plains, and in the coastal areas we can see, because this soil is we can see because they are formed in the silt, deposition of the silt. These are formed because of the deposition of the silt. They are very fertile, I told you, productivity, and it is very useful for the cultivation of sugarcane, rice, what we can see, jute, wheat and other food crops. This is alluvial soils, I told you. Alluvial soils we can see in the floodplains and river valleys, the beds of the rivers. Alluvial soil is very fertile and we can see it is in the floodplains and the rivers, on the beds of the rivers, and they are formed by the deposition of the rivers, that is sediment on the rivers, understand, on the silt, this deposition of the silt on the river side, river beds, okay. And these alluvial soil are very fertile and they are very useful for the cultivation of sugarcane, rice, jute, wheat and food crops. Shall we go to next one, that is black soil, okay.